Alright, what's up everyone, it's Green Zero back here again bringing you another VOD today. Got another one fresh from the members tab, and it's got one player in it I know, XAlanX. I definitely know him, but unidentified. I've seen that name before. I'm pretty sure it's a Smurf. I can't remember who it's for though. The board's obviously still down for checking Smurf accounts. Hopefully they'll get fixed sooner or later, but it's Blackhand versus GDR. I'll just call him unidentified because I honestly have no idea who he is. It may be one of the pros in disguise, but it's definitely XAlanX versus unidentified Blackhand GDR. We obviously have unidentified playing as the Blackhand on the right hand side, and if we whip over we can see XAlanX over here now. I said this in my last VOD, but what is going on with the members tab? There's just so much junk on there these days. No offense to the players uploading. You can upload whatever you want, feel free to upload whatever you want, but just remember that the idea for the sharing the replays is to share good replays. Yeah, it's just that the popular replays tab is backing me up on this. There has not been a fresh popular replay in 8 days. That is massive. I mean, the mean average is like 1 or 2 days, and it's been 8 days without another popular replay making the 8 wubs or whatever it needs these days. Let's have a look. AlanX, what did he build an armory? He has got an armory, and he's gone for a sniper team. Now this is good. I like this because this is a tactic I've rarely ever seen. And it involves sniper teams. That's why he built the armory. He's got a scout up there, obviously against Blackhand, who's going for disciples. Ooh, this is going to get messy. The sniper team obviously can one-shot an infantry unit. Let's just see if they can keep away. They can shoot and then back off. They got superior range to these guys here. They are, of course, stealth, so you can't see them. And they're going to move around. They're probably going to just shoot them in the back. I think. No, is he going to? No, he's not going to. He's not going to reveal himself. He's going for the engineers. There's no engineers. Oh yes, they are. Oh man, they're already down there. Oh man, this is going to be late. This is going to be late. He sent the sniper team down. They may be able to make this ridge though. Looks like they didn't. Maybe they sniped that squad off. Did they? Yes, they did snipe the squad off. I missed it. I missed them sniping the squad off. They're going to get the engineer. They need to fight there. Bam! One shot dead. And the other one. Oh, check out the range on that. That was nice. So he sniped both the engineers, obviously spending $1,000 getting that sniper team and the armory, which was obviously just sold off straight away. This squad here probably going to die unnecessarily. So it looks like unidentified got the black hands, and oh man, XAlanX sent a sniper team down there. I've never ever seen that before. The sniper team tactic I thought he was going to do is where he attacks and gets foxholes and stuff like that. But anyway, he sent the sniper team down because it's stealth, just ran straight past and then bang bang, took out both the both of the engineers. So that's $1,000 down for unidentified. Plus he got the flame upgrade very early on, and he can't really afford to have gotten that now because XAlanX has a sniper team somewhere on the map. Here they are. They can just go clean up scouts. Now this is good because he's got a scouting unit here that can't be revealed unless Raider Buggy comes out, and Raider Buggy doesn't come out. I think for Blackhand only they can reveal stealth. Normal Raider Buggies for the Nod faction I don't think can reveal stealth, but I think the Raider Buggy for the for the Blackhand faction may be able to reveal stealth. Actually, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure there's a faction, and it might be Blackhand, that the buggy does reveal stealth. Does it reveal stealth in general? Oh man, I'm totally questioning myself here. I should know this, man. I've been playing the game for so long. But anyway, it looks like this scouting squad is going to get through here, and they're going to probably flame down this power plant unless XAlanX does something about it. He might want to shield it out. Yeah, there you go. He shields it out, disrupts the fire. That's going to delay them a little bit, and then that gun tower there is just going to kill that whole squad. He should target the flame unit out front. It has the most health, but once it goes down, they've got no chance of killing that watchtower. And it looks like Pitbulls for XAlanX. He's got 5 and 2. What's his opponent got? His opponent has 5 and 2 as well. So XAlanX, he's a little bit ahead because obviously he's still got the sniper team. He's got more Pitbulls. He's going for his expansion. So obviously that has really paid off for him. He's got a nice edge in the game. It's not obviously huge or anything like that, but it's a very, very nice edge. He has lost his spike over here, so that's not going to be good. These sniper teams still going out. They're probably going to be able to finish this squad off because they're actually leaving that bunker there. They are actually veteran. So this sniper team there, if they spot them, they could take them out. They're not going to take them out though. They're just going to head down. Maybe they're going to be on their way looking for more engineers. No. They're coming back now, and they're going to snipe that team down. So XAlanX, you can see his Pitbulls moving through the field. They're going to get scattered by the Scorpion tank there. And this squad here will die. There you go. Those sniper teams just picking off one member at a time. Look at that. Bang, bang. Double shots. It actually takes more than one shot to kill the Blackhand guy at the front. That's interesting. They actually took 3 or 4 shots, and there you go, finishes those guys pretty easily. The Pitbulls snipe that tank down. Obviously only one Scorpion tank is just going to get dominated here, and another Scorpion tank. This is a chance for XAlanX to pick off some of the Scorpion tanks Pitbulls obviously wouldn't win in a stand-up fight, but because the tanks are separated, they're one by one, he can just overwhelm and knock them out. But it looks like it's a dual war factory tank spam for Unidentified. He also has a barracks here. Is he going for more engineers? He is going for more engineers, and this is risky because where's Alan sent his lone sniper squad, who has killed quite a lot now. I wouldn't be surprised if they go veteran, but it doesn't really matter if they go veteran because it's not really going to up their damage. I mean, they're already one-shot infantry. I guess it would give them some extra armor. I can't even see where he sent those sniper teams. Obviously, it's going to be a really hard unit to find on the map, considering they're so small and they're stealth. Here come these Scorpion tanks, but they're going to be up against Predator tanks, and that's probably not what he wants to see. It's dual war factory Predator spam. Oh, well, not totally spam, but dual war factory Predator tanks at the moment. They're going to be able to hold these Scorpion tanks very, very easily. And there's those two engineers moving out now. I'm not sure where Alan has sent his sniper teams. I'm going to be scouring that because I really want to see what they are. They've been doing pretty good. They better not have been killed. Let's bring up the health bars. Maybe this can help me find them. It's just impossible to see them on the radar because the radar is not very good in CNC3. No, they're not there. There's engineers are making their way down there. There's actually some infantry squads here. Infantry squads there. Maybe he did lose it to that raider buggy. He may have lost his sniper squad to the raider buggy. I'm not too sure. Maybe they'll pop up later on and we'll see them. So we'll see how that goes. Those two engineers will finally make their way to these spikes. A long time coming though. And Unidentified is definitely going to be down because Alan has dual ref. He has dual ref in his expansion. He could move one of his harvesters, or pretty much all his harvesters now, because he's just finished mining that Tiberian field. So he's going to be significantly ahead economically versus Unidentified. Unidentified is going to have to do something. He's going to have to make some kind of attack soon. Otherwise, he's going to fall a little bit too far behind because the GDI player will obviously be much, much more powerful on the ground. The idea behind Nod or Black Hen is to attack fast and hard and repeatedly and just remain super aggressive, but at the moment his Scorpion tanks have been unable to achieve anything, and now Alan X has a nice flanking attack of these Pitbulls, but he also has a ton of Predator tanks. Well, there's not a ton there, but there's a nice squadron there that are going to move through. These tanks are moving up the top though, and I'm not sure what's going to happen here. All the tanks are moving back, so the tanks are moving back. The Pitbulls are moving back. CGF X-firing me there. We'll just ignore that for now, but I'll get back to him. Don't worry. And it looks like Unidentified is going to set up his expansion. So this game's shaping out to be pretty good. An interesting opener. There's been a lot of maneuvering going on here, and it's APCs coming out now. Oh, this is not going to do too well against these Scorpion tanks. Those Scorpion tanks are going to eat those guys pretty quickly. The Pitbulls are running back into these tanks. I don't agree with that. The Pitbulls should steer clear and let the Predator tanks solve that problem. And there you go. The Predator tanks rock up, and Unidentified immediately pulling back. But he's going to go around. He's got aggressive stance on. He should have finished that power plant there. Oh, if he lets that power plant go, that's big. He could have leveled that structure, and that would have denied. Oh, here we go, more Scorpion tanks moving through the center here, and these Pitbulls are obviously caught out. They should not really be fighting this fight. There's way too many Scorpion tanks there. They could just delay them or hold the line, but he's moving back now. What's he got from his upgrades? He's going for AP ammos. Conyard deploys. Looks like those Scorpion tanks are moving back. It looks like the Predator tanks, here we go, they're getting caught out of position. They're being pulled all over the place by Alan X, and he really needs to set them up where they need to be. And look, these tanks are just going to go straight back in there. There's a few tanks still behind, and there's a minefield there. These guys don't have dozer blades, so that's going to hurt them a little bit. Those Scorpion tanks now, this is what I was talking about. Unidentified is putting some pressure on. He's using his tanks. He is putting Alan X out of position. He's putting him seriously out of position, but he's not quite causing the economic damage he wants to. Some of those harvesters have actually stopped. Oh man, he's pulled them back, and he may have forgotten about them. He will need to reorder those guys, and the Conyard is in very serious danger of going down. These Predator tanks now are actually moving away. They need to deal with these Scorpion tanks up here. So Alan X, his attention is divided, and Unidentified is running him around a bit. There's tanks coming back into this area here. Those two harvesters still haven't been reordered to go back to work. These Predator tanks might actually be overwhelmed. No, they're gonna fend these guys off. He needs to target fire down some of these Scorpion tanks, and the Scorpion tanks need to do the same, target fire some of these Predator tanks down. And here we go, they might actually be able to defeat these Predator tanks. There's only 4 remaining. Oh, but backing over that minefield doesn't hurt. That doesn't help them at all. Oh, a few tanks go down to that, and a lot of damage dealt, so these Predator tanks may just be able to hold on. And meanwhile, Alan X has pushed these guys right across the field. There's a few Scorpion tanks, but there's so many APMA towers that they look at how quickly they can diminish the health from those Scorpion tanks. There's only 3 towers there, so those guys are going to go down. There's a 4th tower there. Those 2 harvesters still not being ordered back to work. I should probably stop pointing that out. Alan's probably not too kind about that. It happens to everyone. You can move harvesters away, then you just forget about them. It happens. It's probably not going to be too game breaking or anything like that, because it is just 2 harvesters. He's still getting his economy. These guys here are probably going to get cleaned up by the Black Hand squads. those Scorpion tanks now. They still don't have Dozer Blades. Unidentified moving into more of an infantry-based approach here to defend. What's he got? He's only got dual ref. His economy still isn't as strong as I thought it would be. I mean, he's got 6 harvesters, 2 refs, so it's good. But I just would have thought perhaps he would have got a 3rd ref by now. Alan X, on the other hand, he's got those guys back harvesting, and he's selling off all his towers, managing his base a little bit better. His Conyard is still alive, but for how much longer? There's Scorpion tanks here. There's been Scorpion tanks everywhere. They're splitting up and going all over the place. Alan X needs to reorganize his forces. You can see there's tanks streaming down here. And there's actually one rifleman squad just trying to shoot these guys out of the barracks. There's a lot of infantry moving across the field, more Scorpion tanks to back it up. If he loses his Conyard, he's in big trouble. He needs to shield it out right now. But I don't think it's going to happen. It goes down now. That is critical, because Alan X is going to have to rebuild that straight away, because we can see this Tiberium. He's got a good amount of Tiberium on that field, so he can still fund his dual war factory and keep going, but he is going to have to build that Conyard pretty soon, if not immediately. And looks like those APM and rifleman squads coming in, a few of them are ranking up in the process. It's his only anti-infantry at the moment, but it looks like they may be able to hold the line. Yeah, look, there's just too many rifleman squads there for those rocket squads. There's no Cabal squads. A few Cabal squads could have easily ended those riflemen's, but they're going to get through. There's actually 3 veteran squads there now. Riflemen obviously ranking up pretty quickly on Blackhand infantry, because they're worth a lot, especially killing the Black Disciples. And those Scorpion tanks there, they probably won't be able to destroy these Predator tanks. They're going forward for the crush as well and chasing those guys off. So Alan X is remaining on the offensive here. He doesn't want to give up this blue field. He had his Conyard there for a long time before it went down. Unidentified knows he needs to stop that, but Unidentified is moving his MCV to the midfield now. He's moving it there. Is he going to deploy? He can't deploy. He's too close to that. Oh no, he's too close to that little volcano thing. And oh no, he can deploy, but he took a lot of damage in the process. And oh man, that was just too slow on his part. He's desperately trying to pump out some kind of structure, maybe a barracks to get an engineer, but it's going to be too late, and he is going to pay for it with his Conyard. So things just got really super interesting now. There is something happening back here. It's bikes. I thought it was a flame tank then, and I would be like, oh, that would have been a wicked move, but it's bikes. They're going to come through. There's actually no towers left to prevent them from destroying those things. And harvesters, GDR harvesters, don't benefit from AP ammo. Unfortunately, I think it'd be awesome if they did. Having AP ammo on the harvesters there, they'd actually probably be able to destroy some of those bikes then. But with just the normal chain guns, they're probably not going to. Oh, they almost get that one. But those guys coming down to try to save them. Pulling all of his forces back just for a few bikes, not necessary. That's probably what Unidentified wanted to have happen. He probably wanted to see all the units go back just to deal with the bikes, but you only need a couple of units to go back, and they're all reverse moving, which isn't good, because obviously they're going to take damage there. They are trying to cordon off these bikes and trap them in the corner. Looks like Unidentified lost his concentration for a second there, and he is going to get trapped in the corner, and he is going to lose those units there. One bike still remaining. That's going to get cleaned up now. There we go. So Alan X has cleaned up this field. Has he got an MCV? I'd be hoping he'd have an MCV. He does not have an MCV. Oh, and this is critical. This is critical. I was saying he either needed to rebuild it straight away or within the next 2 minutes there, but he's obviously has not done that. He's got no MCV. What has Unidentified done? He has not got an MCV. He's moving harvesters to the blue field. He's only got one war factory, and he's using it to produce tanks. So both sides, no one is concerned about getting another expansion up here. There are some pitbulls moving through the top of the map, but harvester harassment is the least of their concerns at the moment, because no one has any Tiberium. They're going to obviously be trying to leech. We can see the Unidentified trying to leech some blue tip. He only gets a tiny little bit, and he's forced to retreat that harvester. You can see it's obviously been ordered back to the base. What's happening? Oh, there's a flame tank. There's the flame tank. I was waiting for that, and one of those war factories is going to be leveled. These guys here are going to come through, destroy those Scorpion tanks, and get a harvester. What's happening up there? That one flame tank may get the other Conyard. Oh no, if he gets that other Conyard, he hasn't got an MCV, and that's going to be game. That's going to be game. Oh, Alan X, how could you let that go? Oh, this is going to be close. I think he's going to lose it. Yeah, there we go. That was his last production structure, so he cannot produce any more units, and I think that is going to seal it. Absolutely seal it for Unidentified. I don't think that Alan X has enough units left at his disposal to keep going, and especially when there's an elite flame tank there, and he's recalling all of his units again. That flame tank could actually move down here, which is what it's going to do. Alan X should have sent some of those guys around that Tiberium volcano thingy. There, that's not good, and it looks like a massive spam coming through there. Oh my, there is a Conyard. Oh man, there's a Conyard here. I did not see that. Oh man, when did he get that out? And he's going to be able to kill that. No, it's a heroic flame tank now. That's super bad. That is super bad. He's got another Conyard, but how long will it last? He puts a ref down. He really didn't need a ref though. He needs something to fend these guys off. APM tower spam, maybe. That one flame tank, he could sell his comm center. He doesn't really need it unless he's planning to go for a tech or an airfield, which he can't really afford. That heroic flame tank really paid for itself here. And here comes a big infantry attack. Those tanks, everything now, just retreat out of there. I think he's going to go for a crush move, and that is just not going to work. There's too many rockets. Those harvesters need to get out of there. They need to get to the middle field, but what's going on here? It looks like that refinery got sold, perhaps even before the harvester goes out and the Conyard goes down. So Alan X thought he was going to make a comeback then, or not so much as a comeback as to get himself, back with a build, but no, that sealed it, and Unidentified came through for a nice victory there. Again, don't know who he is. I'm sure he's going to correct me in the comments on GameReplays.org. 14 minutes 28 seconds, so that was very nice. I can see that one. I reckon this one here is going to make it to the popular replays tab, because that was a very good watch. A lot happened. Interesting beginning, and then there was just continued pressure by both sides. They had units they wanted to use, and they went out. They used them strategically. No one really wasted units. Alan X got very disorientated, though, by Unidentified's attacks all over the map, and that's really what got him back into that game and won the game for him. So well done there. We see the units up and down. Obviously, Unidentified always having more because he's Black Hand. Structures, bit up and down, resources. We can see Alan X here was obviously ahead. Even though he went for the sniper team, he got a nice lead. He had a good buffer for most of the match here, up until about the 8-minute mark is when Unidentified started pulling it back, and towards the 9-minute mark he crossed over and actually started getting more. So there you go, that economy harassment really paid for itself there. So well done to both players. That was a very good Predator tank and Militant Rocket Squad, the favourite units there. 14 minutes, 28 seconds. Let's have a look at the total cash. 114,000 to Unidentified, to 93,000 to Alan. What is that? That's 17. What do you got? 17. Yeah, about $18,000 more, if my maths is correct there. So for a 14-minute, 28-second game, that is a very nice buffer for Unidentified to have won with that much there. That's a nice buffer there to keep him going. Obviously, at the end, he just had too much and finished the game. But very nice tactics by both teams. Very interesting game, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this game, and I'll see you all next time.